Alright guys, I've actually tried to do this video, this is the third time, so I'm going to try to run through it fast. I've been getting about 5 minutes out of my brand new camera. I don't know what's going on, I'm trying to fix it. Reshot the ladder test from the 168s. I figured I'd go ahead and run it again. Not horrible. From the ladder test, I think I should be seeing some better grouping out of the rifle. However, I didn't get a chance to shoot them all. I got 3 of them shot this last trip. Had some problems with the rifle that I caused. 42 grains of varget over 168 Hornadays, not good, about 5 inches. 43 grains, about 1.5 inches, something to look at. A lot better than the last time, but changed out to an adjustable gas block. I've also changed out, I went in and lapped the barrel, and that's something we'll talk about here in a second. It caused some problems because I didn't account for it, but that's fine. But 43 grains, I'll load the rest of them that I have at 43 and test them out that way. It seems to be okay, so we'll get some more data on that at some point. 42.5 I shot, a little over 2 inches. That's okay. That didn't come out great, and I'm okay with that. I'm ready to, I think, just get rid of those bullets, so that's fine. It's a quick rundown of the 168s. The rifle. So I think I did a little too much between videos. I know it's been about a month, but that's about what my shooting schedule is. About once a month, every month. So, and it's going to be about the first weekend. Now, I shot a week ago. Today's Father's Day. I shot a week ago. Haven't been able to put the videos together. Just so much stuff going on for me. But I'm finally getting a chance. The wife and the kids are at Walmart. So, 165's ladder group, 2 pages. However, I didn't need them both. It came out pretty good. Nothing grouped really well, but about a 3-inch spread there, and I'm okay with that. And so I went ahead and I shot some accuracy groups also. So let me run through those really quick because there's some that are notable, some that aren't. So 41 grains of varget over a 175 grain Nosler custom competition. 41 grains. Didn't get anything on paper. When I lapped the barrel, well, let me give you some prefix. When I started shooting the rifle, I had to adjust the scope about 3 feet left to get it on paper. It was at mechanical 0, so I didn't know if it was just the mounting, or it was the rifle, or what. So I lapped the barrel. I took a ton off the right-hand side, and it adjusted the rifle barrel, right at point of aim, point of impact, or point of aim to the point of impact was 3 feet difference to the left. So when I lapped it, it pulled it back. However, I had to adjust the scope over, and so when I started, I wasn't on paper, and so I wasted a lot of ammo that I had reloaded to just get it back on paper. I was stubborn, wasn't paying attention, was frustrated, wasn't doing what I needed to do, and so I lost a lot of results because of it. But I wanted to be fair and give the rifle its fair due. I did too much all at once, didn't account for it. So 41 grains, 1 on the paper, not much else I could do with it. 41.4, the same way. I actually got 2 shots. So I got 1 shot here, 1 shot on the letter test. I was chronoing the shots. So the first one is 25.01 on the ladder test, 24.37 here. No group to speak of because I didn't have enough to actually create one. The next group I got is 41.8. The ladder test ran 24.69. The first shot on this was 23.98, and the second shot was 25.59. And so it's probably that I left it in the barrel a little too long, and that can definitely be a possibility. 42.2 is the next one that I ran. 1.67. This is about as good as what I got on the 168. So I'm hoping they get better, but you saw that I did shoot a little bit better. Now it's not a 3 or 5 shot group, so I understand it's not really hard evidence just yet, but I'm going to reshoot them, and we'll go from there. But I want to give you the results that I got. So shooting this, the first shot on the ladder test came out 24.78. First shot on this is 24.69, and the last shot is 26.50. However, it was designated as a duplicate on the chrono, so can't really trust that last one. But if it's 24.78 and a 24.69, that's pretty close, and so that's some good consistency. So at 167, we can work on the seating depth and maybe hopefully get something out of that. 42.6, 5.49. Pretty terrible. The two extras is this was the middle target when I was trying to get it on paper, and when I finally got it back on paper, that's where it shot. So I had to mark out those two. I knew they were there. I kept some pretty detailed notes on where everything was hitting, but it still shot pretty large. Now that could be me. That could be me. It all was probably me. So, like I said, we're gonna reshoot them, but these are the results that I got. 43 even. Only got one on there. However, the only reason that is, and I only got one reading on the chronograph. 42.6 double fed and jammed the 43 in there and dented the shell. Wasn't able to fire it under safe conditions, so I didn't. That was on the ladder test. The second one ran at 23.55. And the third one jammed and dented the shell, and so those both got put back in the case because it was after a 42.6, and so it didn't get shot either. So, but not very hopeful on the 43, just because on the other side of 42.6 is 43.4, and it shot 3.13 inches, and that's not fantastic either. But the data that I got on this is 25, 25, and 25.54, so it's consistent somewhat, but grouping is horrible. So we'll go from there. Like I said, we'll reshoot these. My vacation is next week, and I don't have anything ready for the shoot except for 43.8. Only got two that chronoed, 25.83 and 25.69, so kind of a great spread, but 0.87 inches. I'll take it at this point. It's the best thing I got. I know it's not 3 or 5, but I'll take it. So I'm going to explore this and explore 41.8. It doesn't have the velocity to get me out to 800, you know, without some problems, I don't think. I don't know if I'm actually going to shoot 800 yards now. I'll probably load up a good bit of these and try though. I do have one last, it's 44.2, and this was the most consistent group I had the whole time that I was out. So I have 25.69, 25.64, and 25.74. That's a pretty good numbers. 1.45 inches. So, all in all, pretty horrible data. I did too much to the rifle too quick, and it served me right. I didn't get any data that I wanted. I forgot the tool for the adjustable gas block, so I was having to kickstart the rifle to get the shells out and get the next one in. That also plagued the big problem. This isn't a whole bunch of shooting, but this took me about 3 hours to do in a personal setting, which is kind of ridiculous. I should have been able to do this in about an hour and a half. I've got some data. It is what it is at this point, so I will try and get some more data. I won't get it before I head out to Arkansas, but I've got a week to reload enough to shoot while I'm out there. I've got some more logging to do. I've got sheets and locations and everything to match up everything, and I got a bunch of stuff to go. So I've just got a bunch. I'm working on another video of the lapping of the barrel. Had a couple of guys ask me about that. That video came out bad, so I'm still trying to recover that and get that out. This is one just to give up and follow, not give up, but follow up on some information and see what we can come up with see what we can do. I didn't shoot anything long. I only shot at 100 yards, just with the problems with the rifle. So look forward to getting some information when I get back from Arkansas, maybe while I'm still there. Depends on how much time I got. I got a wedding that I'm going to be in. I've got a lot of family. We're going to hit Oklahoma first, and then we're going to head back to Arkansas. Be gone for about 9 days. But we'll see what we can come up with. I'll see what I can get done between now and then, see what we can come up with. But want to give you a heads up that I just did not plan well for this trip, for this shooting. It's all my fault. I tried to rush it. I didn't have the time for it. I should have just hung out and relaxed. My wife told me it. You know, you're trying to do too much, and I knew it was, but I thought I could get it done. But in the end, I didn't think through two crucial things. One, I forgot the wrench for the adjustable gas block. Two, I didn't think about the point of impact change in the rifle, and so I wasted a ton of ammo. So both those things caused me to not get the data that I needed, and so I'm going to try to fix those in my next outing, and we'll see what happens. But thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. If you got any comments, questions, or anything, you need to call me stupid because I don't pay attention. That's fine. Leave it down below. But thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon.